Okay, now it's time to talk about a really cool one for getting backlinks, and it's called resources. Now, resources are exactly what it sounds like. Oftentimes, when you have, a book or some article that you write, especially with education foundations, they want you to include all of your resources, which is saying, hey, it came from this URL right here, this came from this URL right here, so on and so forth. So it's just kind of a little sheet letting people know, hey, this is what we used as reference for a lot of our research and our information. So the resources are pretty easy to look up. All you're going to end up doing is going to google.com, type in site:/.edu, and you can do this for government as well. And then what I like to do is often put in what's known as a in URL, and I'm just simply looking for resources right there. And what that's going to end up pulling out, sorry. In the URL, we find resources. We're going to be able to go to all of these different places. And as long as the resources list isn't basically, spam and it's kept up on, a lot of these are going to be great places, and they're easy to add in because it's resources for your future. Anything that kind of puts one and one together. So again, you can have resources having to deal with, again, Smart Shopper's Guide of Back to College, how to choose the right school supplies for you. You could be an Amazon affiliate for different school supplies and make an article talking about just this right here. As well, you can end up including different, again, here resources. We're going to have, say, maybe research facilities or something like that. But what these resources are, and here's more of a exact resource that I'm talking about, is this full list of resources is things that people have used and can be added in. It really basically allows anyone that's doing research on a particular subject, industry, niche, or topic to be able to come to these resource lists and then use them. Of course, Google uses them as showing basically what's the catalog of websites that they're linking out to. And this is probably by far one of the easiest ways to get your link on a website without seeming spammy at all, because you're just simply saying, here's a reason why I would be beneficial. And when you do this, all you need to keep in mind for the resources is that there's just basically a few things. Why do they need this? 2, list the benefit. 3, I often like to create an article with more info. And what that basically means is I may publish a PDF, I may give them that, and of course it has, my text, and then it'll have my URL somewhere in it, and then just like normal, it reads just like a normal article does. So that's what I'm really trying to get into their system is, here's something that'll benefit all of your students. Here's why you need it. This is going to help in that way. It could be as simple as back to school supplies, or it could be as complicated as why neuroscience is the way of the future, or, a study on neuroscience, or some information that you've gathered from other places and you've put together more of a collated or comprehensive or, basically mishmash even of information that you've read and researched, and that's all there for them to use as a resource. So again, these are really big things that can help you out. It's simple and easy to say yes to because these are already links that are pointing to outside websites.